that's all 3 games. What do you think?
Yeah, it's...
Oh, but wait. It may not be all 3.
What's this?
A little present for you.
Oh, brilliant. Shall I open it?
Yeah.
As he rips off the... What's inside? Oh, we've got tissue paper. 2 games! 2 games! Have you played them?
I played one of them, not the other, but I'm going to let you...
We have To The Earth.
To The Earth. Both of these are made by Nintendo. These are just lesser known.
Oh, this one looks great. Gumshoe.
Gumshoe and To The Earth.
It seems to have Dick Tracy-esque character and Godzilla.
I haven't made that observation, but yeah, it clearly is. So which do you want to try first?
It's got to be Gumshoe.
Gumshoe.
It's got to be Gumshoe.
Let's go.
Has that present been sat there all the time? Because I never noticed it.
So this is the one I have not played.
Oh, right.
I got it a few days ago.
So first,
it's first ever experience. So I'll watch you. I don't know much about it. Oh, read it out to us.
Stevenson, I've got your daughter. Bring the 5
Panther.
Bring the 5 Black Panther diamonds to me within 24 hours, or else come alone.
Don't call me.
I'll call you King Dom.
Alright.
King Dom. Oh, just awful. Right, so clear this phase in 6 hours. I'm guessing hours
Yes, in game time.
Yeah.
Hopefully, anyway. It's ticking down quite fast.
What? It's just shooting him.
You can maybe shoot him and he'll jump.
Oh! Sorry, I didn't get this at all.
So
I was trying to shoot the balloons, but I collect the balloons and I missed the skulls.
Why is the detective collecting balloons?
He needs to clear the stage.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I wonder if he can double jump.
So does that skull hurt you?
He can double jump.
Oh! So it's sort of like a rail shooter. A bit more dynamic than the other games. I don't really get how... Oh!
Oh, do you think no. I assume you can't shoot things then.
Well, you did seem to get one of those before. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it wasn't that.
Oh look, I'm down for my 6 hours. No, I'm not actually shooting it, I'm just sort of shooting him.
He's obviously got some sort of drinking problem that's being, communicated to us. You're doing your hand in.
No, it's not too bad actually.
Tell you what, if I was a parent and my kid had this game...
Oh yeah, they wouldn't have it for long.
Oh, diamond!
No, I couldn't drop in time.
Oh.
Sorry.
We're probably going to have to go through the entire circuit again.
Yeah, you didn't get the diamond. No, it just said you have to clear the area.
This one maybe there's a good ending and a bad ending.
Long levels.
Oh, there's another one.
Yes, we'll get that one.
Okay, so let us go through that area. Oh god.
Okay, bumping his head isn't good then, we've realised. Oh jeez, we're going to have to go low, aren't we?
Oh, when he hits his head he goes back and stuff, yeah. Definitely a lot of skill, I think, but it's more about perseverance on those things than it is actual, like,
Yeah. Oh, what is that?
Big woodlouse. It looked like a big woodlouse.
I think it's the first game we've ever seen with a woodlouse.
Well,
that's Gumshoe.
That is Gumshoe.
Why is it called Gumshoe?
Because that's like a nickname for detectives. It's to do with the shoes they wear.
To the Earth.
Okay.
Now, you've played this, I have no idea what to expect.
I'm going to tell you a little bit about it.
Go on.
I bought this when I first got my NES several years ago, and I was very excited for it.
Shoot your zapper.
That's all I'm going to say for now.
Okay. I hope you weren't disappointed. To Uranus. So, is it... Whoa.
Go on, shoot them!
Oh, I'm meant to be shooting things.
Get those ships!
What? Nothing's even working.
You can do better than this.
This is impossible. What? This doesn't actually work. I'm not getting the white box or anything.
Oh no, look at your health now.
Am I missing something? Number of shots, 104. Number of hits, 0, with a 0% accuracy. Come on then, you show me how it's done.
I'll put myself where you are this time.
Yeah. Continue, yeah, you want to carry on from where I was.
Oh yeah, I don't want to lose progress. Okay, hold on, I'll try. I know I picked ships before. Shoot the zapper.
It's confusing, you don't get that white square. You get one then?
Yeah. You kind of got to get them when they come in low.
You're getting loads.
I've got one. I'm not getting that many.
Those are like Naboo starfighters. Right, just 10 Anakins in.
Draw them in. No.
Oh, you got what?
You've already got to pound it.
If the idea is that they take 5 hits, okay, I'm fine with that.
Tell you something.
But yeah, it should be an energy bar or something.
Maybe that's what it is. I've never even considered that.
Oh yeah, they just take loads of hits.
Oh, okay. I'm still not enamoured with it though, because it really feels like you're going to destroy the zapper. I mean, granted, if this is brand new out the box, like, oh, what? Was the health that low?
I have no idea, unless it was just like an atom bomb.
Do you want to have a go?
Yeah, no, now I know how it's actually played. Is this what you're going to tell me you were really looking forward to it and then found that?
I was really looking forward to it until I played it. And
nothing actually worked?
I've never gotten to Uranus though.
Keep trying.
So you've got 10 health left. Oh no! Oh god.
I don't get it.
Those are the Zapper games, at least the ones I have. Just to cover, before we say our thoughts on the Zapper, you can pick this up for between £15 and £20. And obviously they are fragile, they can break quite easily, but it shouldn't be that hard to find a working one really.
No.
Each of these games cost about £10, give or take a bit each. Duck Hunt's usually cheaper because it's very ubiquitous with the NES. What do you think of the games? Do you think they're valuable or...?
Yeah, I think it really captures a great moment in gaming, in early gaming, and it brought back a lot of nice memories. Certainly Duck Hunt, but I think what it's shown me is that actually there were quite a few games for this, which when I played Duck Hunt, I don't think, I was very new to gaming at the time, I don't think I even imagined there were other games for it. I think I just assumed it had been made for that game. And never imagined that you had something crazy like Gumshoe and something just sort of terrible like To The Earth.
It's a shame about To The Earth because out of all of this, the thing that's missing is a sci-fi game.
Yeah.
And when you realise that there is such a thing, it's like, well, of course, they made Cyber one. But the fact that this is literally made by Nintendo, this is a first-party game, and it's so bad. It really is terrible. So this one, if you're a collector, get To The Earth. If you're not a collector,
avoid.
Leave it.
Avoid.
Gumshoe. What do you think?
I really liked that personally, and I think I liked it because my detractor for these games really is when there's a lack of variety.
So this was variety.
And I liked that because it had different enemies, different stages, different obstacles. I liked the variety in it. It felt more like a cross between Mario and a light gun game, which is not just that it was a platformer, but just more in the imagination.
So this is one if you want variety from your Zapper. But it's an unusual game. This one, I think it cost me £11, which I think is fair, especially for a game that I would consider to be a bit rarer.
Yeah.
Because I've never even heard of it before now. What do we play next? Wild Gunman.
Wild Gunman.
If any of these games are immersive, I think this one is the most.
It wasn't my favourite from what I played, the sort of the quick draw style gameplay. It got more interesting when it turned out that one of them wouldn't fire sometimes. I liked that, bringing that into the equation. But the one chap who kept firing really quickly, it felt like I had to know that he would fire quickly as a pattern rather than I could shoot him, the other one and him. It felt like he had to be first. And I feel that's probably something that would have been in the instruction manual maybe,
well,
saying be careful.
You learn their character as you go along.
Yeah.
You recognise that, oh, that guy with that coat, he's faster, or that guy with that hat, he's like slower, or...
Maybe I just didn't...
It's just something you get from playing it over and over again. Pass that one over here.
This was, Hogan's Alley.
Your favourite for killing the innocents.
Yeah, and if I'm honest, I'd say was probably my favourite.
I really like it. I enjoyed watching you play it. I think the thing that it's missing is progression. Obviously, it's an older game, so it's more simplistic. There's less variety to it. But if it had more stages, or if it had a multiplayer mode, because none of these Zapper games are two-player because they only expect you to have one Zapper, which for the time would have been quite normal. But if I could play along with you and perhaps sort of beat you to the punch, shoot first so I get those criminals before you, and then that would make it more kind of difficult to avoid hitting the civilians because you'd be trying to get in first. So that'd be really good.
And boss characters as well.
As a simple game, which is not very expensive, it's a good one to have. This one, obviously,
the classic.
You can get it anywhere. There's literally millions of these, and it's very cheap to get hold of. So if you have the Zapper, you may as well have that one anyway. You probably even find that when you come to buy the Zapper, they're going to give you that as well. I actually have 2 copies of this because when I bought my Zapper, I got that. When I bought my NES, I got that. So people can't give these things away.
Yeah, it's a classic Duck Hunt. I do really like it. I think I was attracted to a lot of the other ones just for the variety and to see something new. But overall, I think I was really pleased to actually be quite good at some of these light gun games because, as I said last time I played it, I just remember being so awful.
Yeah.
It's good to see it work properly and kind of see how accurate you can be with it, with how old the technology is.
For the price of it, I think it's definitely worth it. But obviously, got to keep in mind that you need your CRT TV, which would cost you anywhere between £50 to £100 really, unless you get one really, really cheap. But if you're a hardcore retro gamer, you're going to want one that's in good quality and that's going to last a bit longer. So definitely worth it, keeping that in mind. And overall, like I said, these games are all fairly cheap to pick up, around £10. They're going to sell £15, £25. So yeah, I definitely recommend it.
Same here.
So if you enjoyed this episode, you might want to check out the podcast that Alex and I do together on Alex's blog, which is
pixelhq.wordpress.com.
I'll put a link in the description below. We do the podcast sort of periodically. When we've got something to talk about, we'll do one. So there's all kinds of things, all kinds of discussions on there and blog posts that we've written. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've got any comments or suggestions, please feel free to leave them below, and we'll see you next time.